You know what? I didn't think of it that way. No, I was just excited about making movies, and not every movie I made was a success. But I think most of the movies that I made with my company, Brandon, were quite successful. And when I look back, movies like Spartacus were very important to me because they also broke the blacklist. I insisted on using Dalton Trumbo's real name instead of Sam Jackson, was the name he was using, because it was such hypocrisy. All the studios wanted the script, they didn't want to see them on the set, or they didn't want to have their name mentioned. And that was, I think, in my era, that was the worst time, the blacklist. It was really a stain, at least not only in movies, but in America. Really, that was like almost a fascist state. So that was very important to get rid of that and get back to an American way of doing things where people have the freedom to think like they want to think and to write what they want to write. It's up to the producer or the public to accept or reject what they do.
Do you think the studios supported the blacklist threat going on?
I think it just was that they was frightened. There was so much pressure about the communist menace. They didn't want any part of it, and they were frightened that they would lose at the box office. I think that some of them, I think, really felt that way. But the hell
do you
with
think it
them.
was more? Which do you think is a chain of events, or?
Well, perhaps there was a system like that, but that didn't affect me because I was always off doing another picture when I was nominated for Lust for Life, and they had the Oscar ceremony. I was in Munich, Germany, making a picture. So I think I was so involved in making movies that I didn't get involved in lots of aspects of movie making that existed but didn't interest me.
When you would, for instance, when you on that.
Well, whenever I did a movie, I always tried to work with the people. I always tried to rehearse with them. I think sometimes people came from the New York State and they were insecure, but they tried to cover it up by a superior attitude. But otherwise, I think about my friend Burt Lancaster. We made about 6, 7 pictures to get. We always discussed the script. We rehearsed, and we did the best we can. You know, I don't understand this attitude of trying to be something special. That's your job. When I used to try to tell my kid what I was doing, I said, well, look, a carpenter goes and he saw the wood. I'm an actor and I act. I pretend to be several different characters. But otherwise, I think there is no excuse for improper behavior in making a movie because you pay too much money. It's like the sports world now. Some of the young athletes forget they had to do what they have to do. You are paid millions of dollars, so you have to do your job. I think so. I have not changed that.
But you know, they're great. We're just going to